Good evening and welcome to the October edition of the Business Forum. We've got a great show for you today, so you're going to want to stay tuned for the entire thing. But before we get started, I need to do a special shout out to Edge Elementary School, our September School of the Month. Make sure if you run into any of the folks at Edge or any of those teachers or principal, make sure you give them a big pat on the back. They're doing a great job of educating our kids. First up, we have Mr. Raymond Herndon, and he is the president of Blue Water Commercial Development, LLC, and the owner and developer of Superior Residence of Blue Water Bay. And with him, we also have Mary DeSalvo, and she is the director of outreach for Superior Residence of Blue Water Bay. Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you all doing today?
Glad to be here.
Thank you.
Well, it's good to have you here. Mr. Herndon, I understand that you can tell us how you came up with this concept of a retirement community in Blue Water Bay.
Well, in the middle of the 90s, I started already to think about a retirement community within Blue Water Bay.
Yes, sir.
And as a matter of fact, at that time, I was very close to sign a contract with a company out of Memphis for a project which on the side where is now the Florida Cup, the Florida Club. And then 6-7 years ago, at the site where we have now our project, there was another project planned. The plans were ready, they were even permitted, and more than $500,000 was already invested. But both projects did not come to fruition for the same reason.
What was that?
That the management company was not willing and able to participate at least with 25% in the upfront financing, equity financing.
Sure.
And I have, of course, no experience in managing Superior Residence, and a management company makes money even if the project is not successful.
I understand, yes, sir.
And 5 years ago, Tim Herndon, you know, my
Yes, sir.
CPA, he introduced me to Superior Residence. And I met the two key people. And after that meeting, I felt very comfortable. First of all, about their competence and experience. But even more important for me, I had a feeling that they were really trustworthy and good people.
Certainly, yes.
And in retrospect, it was a perfect match. And then when we decided to build an independent living facility in our area in Northwest Florida, there doesn't exist one, because all properties, similar properties, is a mixture between independent, assisted living, and sometimes also memory care.
Yes, sir.
And in Europe, it's different. In Europe, mostly they are separated. So therefore, when we had decided, I visited several upscale, luxurious facilities in Europe.
It needed to match the Blue Water
Well,
motif.
I
family,
wanted
yes.
to learn what is necessary to make that decision to move, to downsize from a big house,
Yes, sir.
leave a community which you are used to, the area you're used to, and move into a small apartment in a community.
Yes, sir.
Superior Residences manages more than 10 properties, but they are only assisted living and memory care. And it's a different issue, because people who move in assisted living, they have no choice.
Yes.
Even if they don't like it, they have to go.
They have to go, yeah.
Yeah, but
The
our
decision's been made.
residents, they have many choices.
Yes.
They have a big house, a nice community, and it's the hardest decision.
Yes, sir.
And therefore, what I wanted to learn, what do we need to offer to make this decision easier?
Okay. Okay.
And I mean, if you visit our property, you would see what it is.
We'll better understand.
A lot of amenities and basically, or in short, we developed this based on a concept from a cruise ship. See, on a cruise ship, when you leave your cabin, the entire ship is at your disposal.
Yes.
And exactly the same is in our property.
Fantastic. Well, that's a perfect segue, Mary. Tell us what makes Superior Residences so.
Well, I think you did a wonderful job coming up with all the superior amenities.
Yes,
We have a lot of different things that we offer. We've got a new brochure that we just put together. Mr. Herndon really did a great job on this, and it shows a lot of what we have to offer. We have a heated pool and hot tub, along with the entire Blue Water Fitness Health Club is included. We have a theater, a chipping green, putting green, a poker area, billiards, electronic darts, tabletop shuffleboard,
Does sound like a cruise
bridge,
ship.
canasta, cards, game room, a library, a chapel, a fountain, fire pit. We just have all kinds of amenities, and if anybody gets bored, it's their own problem.
It's
their own fault.
It's their
Yes.
fault. It sounds like you certainly have captured the cruise ship motif and idea there. Tell me, what did you have in mind when you designed Superior Residences at Blue Water Bay?
Well, one thing, of course, was quality, because
Yes.
I believe in quality, always. And therefore, everything starts with quality, the construction. Every ceiling, every wall is concrete, massive, solid concrete. See, we have, even there's no wood in the walls.
Yes.
So it's termite proof, hurricane proof, and amazingly also it's almost soundproof. It's also what we did. And then of course the entry, it's like a resort, 2 stories, elegantly furnished. We spent a lot of money for furnishings and for accents and artwork, And then big dining room, the restaurant is 2 stories high, elegantly furnished.
Yes.
And we have even a small dining room for private parties if you have a birthday or you get visitors.
Anniversary Wet Offshore.
It was sure. And then the 5th floor is a big lounge and bar where people can meet every afternoon for happy hour and drink wine or beer, whatever they like.
So quality was the focus when you were putting it all together.
Quality in every respect, in construction, in furnishings, in services,
Now it sounds like this is an absolutely wonderful community, but oh my goodness, what does it cost?
Actually, the cost is pretty affordable.
Really?
It is. Believe it or not, for everything that we have talked about, including some of the services, we have a daily social hour in our Treetop Lounge every day, complimentary cocktails. We've got
The
fine
managers,
dining,
I love that.
a fine dining with 5-page menu, which is just huge. We've got housekeeping, security, water aerobics, yoga, bridge parties, educational seminars. We do overnight trips to Biloxi. We're doing a cruise. We did a cruise, and we're doing a French Riviera trip next year.
Oh my goodness.
And with also in the restaurant, because our residents have a choice of anytime dining, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, we start every morning with tablecloths. Our tables have placemats and rolled silver. At lunch, we switch to white linen and black napkins. And at dinner, we switch to black linen and white napkins. And then even our servers wear polos during the day, and at night, they wear black tie.
Now, of course, if folks want to experience this wonderful community, you guys are sponsoring our business after hours, right? Tell
Yes,
me
we
a little
are.
bit. When and
Yes,
where
we
is
are.
that going to be?
It's going to be at Superior Residences in Blue Water Bay. A lot of people get confused because Blue Water Bay is in Niceville, but we are the Blue Water Bay facility.
Yes.
And it's going to be on the, well, I can't really tell you where it's going to be because it's going to be kind of a scavenger hunt throughout the building.
Oh, come to the front door and we'll
Yes, we've got
and
so many
begin.
amenities. We want everybody to see it and feel it and touch it, and we're going to have prizes in different areas, so you have to go through and take a look at everything.
Mr. Harridan, I look forward to looking at exploring this beautiful facility. Anybody that drives through Blue Water knows the wonderful quality work that you do, and it truly is a family place. It's the jewel of our community, and a lot of why we live in paradise is because of all the hard work you've done. So I look forward to seeing your latest and greatest.
Thank you.
This will be good times.
Yeah.
You don't want to go away. We have another great group coming up, and they're going to tell us all about Destin Commons, and there's some cool things going on, so don't go away.